Hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I'm your host, Joe the Panther the Third, and man, tonight, fans, literally, the night sky is like looking so beautiful. The stars are so sparkly. Man, I wonder why. Because I have a young lady that is like us, a Bray Wyatt would love this because the sky, he would enjoy the night, the sparkly cloud, the lights in the sky. Because introduce yourself.
So, if you don't know me, I have no idea why, because you should. But I am Leah Knight, the night's brightest star.
Awesome. It's such an honor to have you on because I love interviewing upcoming influencers like yourself, but who trained you?
So, I am trained at the Factory by Dan Wright and Nemesis and Michael Devine.
Oh wow. That's right there. That's quite a few names you mentioned. So
Yes.
what was it like to have, like you said, three people? What was it
Yes.
like to have three different people train you? Like that, like with that three different people, like what was it like to have three different people train you? Like, did you take different advice from different people?
Yes, you definitely, in this industry, you have to take what sticks with you and your character. So, I'm so thankful to have three different people to take and learn from. So I just soaked everything everyone said in, and I took what worked for me, and I just trained hard.
Awesome. So like, what would you consider your like wrestling style to be?
Um, I don't even know if I really have a style. I'm just me. I just do what works for me. I might bite you. I might wrestle you. I might go off the top rope. You just never know.
Hmm. Is there any place in the world that you have not been to yet, or like the country that you haven't wrestled in yet, that you've been like dying to like just get there?
Yes, I want to wrestle in Japan so bad. And I really
Popular
want to go
question,
out there
popular
and
answer.
experience that. So,
If I had a dime or a penny, I cashed in my pennies at my friend like a few weeks ago. We were joking about it. If I had a penny for every time this season that someone said Japan, I'd be able to take a trip to Japan with pennies.
yeah.
Jeez. Is there anybody on the independent scene that you've been watching on Instagram or like watching on Facebook that you've been dying to like work with that you haven't had a chance to work with yet?
Yes, I really want to work Jada Stone. I think that she is phenomenal. I think she is so good. And I just can't wait to get in the ring with her one day.
Mm. So like as a kid, who was like your who were your like inspirations to like join this awesome wrestling business?
Everyone always asks me this, and my answer has never changed, and it probably will never change. But I really only watched one person, and it didn't even matter if he was a good or bad guy. I always had his back, and that is Randy Orton. I love that man so much. He just inspired me so much when I was a kid, and he still inspires me today.
Hmm. So let- what were you thinking when you first walked through the doors of your training facility when you first sat down? What were you thinking?
I was so nervous and excited. I was excited because I've been wanting to do this since I was in the fifth grade. I've always wanted to be a wrestler. I always told people I want to be a wrestler, and they'd either say, "Well, you can do it," or they'd either laugh at me. So when I got there, I was just like, This is the first step. I'm here."
Hmm. Fast forward a little bit. What was your energy like the first time you stepped through the curtain for your very first match?
Oh my gosh, it's something that I have never felt before. The adrenaline that you just get when you get out there, it's like I just turned into a different person. Like I wasn't even me anymore. I was Leah Knight. I am Leah Knight. When I step through the curtain, I am Leah Knight, and I show that.
Mm. Who made your gear?
My gear that was made for the first match was made by Kayla. You know her. She does some of the custom ring gear.
Okay. So when you first did your first match, like was your family in attendance, or were you just did your family find out your see the videos on YouTube, or like how did that go? Did you bring your family to the show for your first match?
Yes, my family was there for my first match.
Okay.
They were there. They were very proud of me.
Like what do they think about you being a professional wrestler? Are they happy, or do they like have their moments? Because some families are like wrestling, yeah, you can get hurt and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
My little brothers are ecstatic about it. They tell everyone at their school about it. They love it. They think it's so cool. And my mom has always supported me. She always knew that I wanted to be a wrestler. I always talked about it. And she supports me 110%. And I'm so lucky to have someone like that in my life.
That's great to hear that your family is super love they're the Ring family. You can technically the
Yeah.
Starlight family. They come and support you in your galaxy and with you run and gun every show. So like what is it like a normal like week of a show? What is your normal like schedule like?
During the week of a show, I go to the gym. I always go to the gym around 6 o'clock in the morning. And when I go around showtime, I do more cardio focused exercises just to get my stamina up for the week. I eat super strict, no sugar, super strict. Try not to do a whole lot of meat so I can look nice and lean. And the day of the show, I don't eat that much so I don't get sick when I wrestle because I get very nauseous when I wrestle. So I only like nibble at things until after my match and then I'll eat.
So
So
what
that's what
is
the
your
week looks like.
oops, sorry. What is your all-time favorite food?
Pad Thai is my favorite food. I think it's so good.
Ooh,
And
pasta. Like, what you eat it plain? Do you put pasta sauce on it? Do you like? How do you
no,
take your
Pad
pasta?
Thai. Have you ever
Ooh,
had
explain
Pad
what that
Thai?
is.
It's Thai food. So it's like it's noodles and it has lime and onion and bean sprouts. And it's just very limey and sweet and spicy and it's so good. It's my
Ooh,
favorite.
so you like Thai food? Is it the only Thai food you like, or you just like that?
No,
That's
I love all of the Thai food. I eat everything.
ooh. You don't care if it's really spicy, because my mom loves Thai food, and sometimes it could be
Yeah.
like you're crying, you can't even wipe your eyes with your fingers because it's so spicy.
I can't do it that spicy, but I do like it to be spicy.
Yeah, there's a place in New Jersey that my mom went. We went one time. We haven't been back to that part of New Jersey for a while. But here we go. What is your go-to food after a wrestling show? If anything's open.
Well, most of the time we all just get together and go to the good old Waffle House.
I keep hearing that. I
Yeah.
almost went to one I almost went to one when I was in Florida. When I went to Halloween Horror Night. My sister gave my twin sister Sassy Chica. Shout out to Sassy Chica. She gave me the dirtiest look I ever had in my entire life. We were like the night we were. I think we're leaving, or we're going. I wanted to go to. I think we're leaving Florida, and I see a Waffle House. We gotta go. Let's have breakfast before we leave. And she's like,
Mm,
"Shut up!" And I'm just like, I
uh,
sat there in the back seat, like the
uh.
little kid that said something stupid. I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay, I guess we're gonna eat in the airport." Kicking my feet, kicking the floor, like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, it's really the only thing open that late, as in like
yeah.
drive-throughs. It's the only place you can go and like sit down and stuff.
So you probably don't have what's it called, Bucky's by you at all, probably, right?
Bucky's?
Yeah. You maybe that's in the Georgia, Florida area. Bucky's is like a gas station that has everything. Gas, pulled pork sandwiches, like ribs, nuts,
Oh,
roasted nuts. Oh my, and their bathrooms are like a hotel. And there's a shower there.
oh, a shower.
Yeah, you could pay to take a shower. So if you had a
Oh,
wrestling at the wrestling show, I'm not saying not suggesting to go to Bucky's to take a shower, but you're like,
uh,
you're a little grody and I'm too tired to go home and shower. Just lock it up and then and then go home. But yeah, what is your all time favorite candy?
Heath bars. I love Heath bars. I just like toffee in general, so Heath bars are my favorite.
Awesome. Um, are you currently watching anything on Netflix?
I am watching Shameless right now because I keep
Mm.
seeing it on my TikTok. So I was like, let me go ahead and start watching this.
Did you hear that there's going to be a wrestling special on Netflix?
Yeah, I did the OVW, right?
Yeah,
Wrestlers. I did see about that.
it makes me so happy that they're finally giving OVW that big achievement because I can see this now. I'm gonna probably cry watching it. You want to know why? Because 30 or 40% of the wrestlers that have come through OVW have been on Dudes at Ringside podcast.
Oh, that's
Yes.
amazing.
I get chills just thinking about when I watch that series. I'm gonna be like, I know her. I
Ah,
know her. I know that girl.
yeah.
Oh my god, I had her on the screen with me last year. Um, in closing, if do you have any upcoming shows that you want to promote, and do you have any that you want to talk about, like promote?
I have a show September 24th against Amira Rose for the Firestar Pro Wrestling Women's Championship.
You're gonna win.
I am going to win. Hopefully. I know. I mean, I'm I'm the star. Like I have to win. I put the star in Firestar. So, then I have a show October 4th for ESW and it's going to be at the Lenore County Fair.
Kind of cold for a fair, like
Yeah.
crazy.
And then October 7th, I have a match with Carolina Apex, and it is against Amanda Kiss, which I'm very excited for. I've seen a lot about this Amanda Kiss girl, so I'm
Yeah,
excited to see what she got.
Amanda Kiss. She's all talk. That Amanda Kiss.
Ah, well, we'll see about it. And then November 18th, I have a show at DCW, Dominant Championship Wrestling in Selma, North Carolina, at the Richard B. Harrison Gym. And I will be taking on Clara from the Fighters Club. So I'm
Mm.
excited about that one too.
And if you have any merch, please tell my fans where they can find it.
They can find it with me. I don't have any links online, but any shows I go to, my merch will be there. My merch table will be there.
Okay. I want to thank you so much for coming on the podcast, and I am giving you all the magic and all the dudes at ringside power to win that
I'm
championship
taking
because I
it.
guess gonna be a little joke. Haha. I was at the show last week for PPW and I gave the magic, but my boy, the coolest guy in the world, he went into that match. I gave him the dudes at ringside magic, and I watched it live. It's on the Instagram page. He won the PPW World Heavyweight Championship with the Panther in front row. I almost cried. I had the
Wow.
moment of zen. I watched the boy win his title. So yeah, magic. We're doing it here. We're
Yeah,
calling it.
I'm taking it all in. Taking it
New
all
woman
in.
picture after you win that belt backstage, like, and I'll post it for you. I'm
Yeah.
Joe Panther the third,
The night's brightest star, Leah Knight.
and we will catch you in the next one. Good night, everybody. Look at them stars.